Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Soulcalibur 6 online gameplay with Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. Yes, he's one of my favorite characters. And real quick though, for every 100 subscriber this channel gets, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway to one lucky subscriber, either through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And if you have your own YouTube channel, I will subscribe to your channel as well. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so and hit the like button down below. And remember, any donations, big or small, will help the channel grow. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright, here we go. Let's see who our opponent's going to be real quick. So let's get to know Zenitsu, right? Now he's basically is a young boy of average height with fair skin and a downward slop. You know, he's scared. He has scary looking eyes that fade from soft brown to gold. He has short yellow hair and various length, cutting off squares at the ends though, where it fades into a darker orange that falls into the front of his face like uneven bangs basically. Before he became a demon slayer though, right? Zenitsu hair was originally black, but it turned the color that it currently is because when he was struck by lightning during his training. That was crazy. Let me see what else it says here. From some time following the battle of Mount Natagumo, his limbs were temporarily shrunk due to the spider demon's quote-unquote like sun poison, but they were able to return to normal afterwards, thanks to the medicine given to him by Shinobu Kocho. I think I said her name wrong though. But yeah, man, I can't wait. The new season supposed to start on October 15th. And I'm trying to hold out as long as I can. I want to at least have like 5 episodes out before I start binge watching it. But yeah, man, if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, go do yourself a favor and go catch that anime. It's one of the best. Technically, and I don't know if I'm wrong in this, thanks to Demon Slayer, of their quality of animation, right? Like the way their graphics look. Thanks to them, everybody stepped up the game. One Piece, Naruto, well, Boruto technically, Attack on Titan, like everybody else. I don't know if Black Clover as well, but everybody's trying to do like that high definition, like Dragon Ball Super, like the movies and stuff. Like they trying to get that high resolution. Even My Hero Academia, which also came out. Oh, guys, I'm doing my best not to watch or stay away from like TikTok or YouTube from spoilers, to be honest. But yeah, man, thanks to Demon Slayer, and they see that everybody's in love with their high quality, everybody's stepping up their game. So thank you, Demon Slayer, for letting know the other animes like, hey, stop being cheap, put some work on the animation, and let's get there, you know. But that's my opinion. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Either way, Demon Slayer is a great anime. Go catch it. Alright, let's get into his personality real quick, right? Zenitsu's personality comes off as cowardly in nature. Now, Zenitsu comes off as a coward as he often claims that he doesn't have long to live due to the dangerous job of being a demon slayer. Now, I 100% agree with this statement, not just with his character, with all the characters. They're barely teenagers and they're fighting freaking demons. Like, you gotta have balls and some shit like that, bro. So anyways, so he also has rather low self-esteem despite his strength, even considering himself useless, as we've seen when he couldn't believe that he had slayed a demon and tricked himself into believing that it was Shoshi, even though that kid had no abilities or any kind of specializing in slaying demons, right? So Zenitsu, in a constant state of fear, and always cries and tries to run away at the sight of danger, claiming that he wants to live a modest, normal life instead of one of a demon slayer. Due to this, Zenitsu screams and shouts a lot, and I mean a lot, sometimes annoying to the people around him. And I agree, he could be a little too much. Now, he's also known to show at times, especially during the Hashirama training arc, right? Where he slashes out at Tanjiro and Inosuke for viewing the training positively, right? However, despite this weakness, Zenitsu still wants to live up to the expectations of others set up for him, and he will try his hardest when he needs to. he holds a great respect and admiration towards his comrades and his deceased teacher. Let me see what's his name. If I don't butcher the name, it says Jugoro. I'm not even gonna try spelling that last name. So it says here, and his inner focus and drive in the evening help him to wash away his cowardice in the second thought. Now, when he is in a pinch, Zenitsu always hates himself for how cowardly and incompetent he is, genuinely striving to better himself. Now, Zenitsu has a big crush on Nezuko, and I like that shit, man. I could see that at the end of the show. I could see that if he ever turns her human, I could see him and Nezuko being together. So I like that shit. Zenitsu is also known to be sometimes a wannabe womanizer, stemming from a desire not to be single. Should be he killed, he tends to hit on girls who he thinks are cute and asks them to marry him, much to their annoying. Yeah, he's pretty thirsty. I would have to agree with that. This womanizing nature is shown to override his docile personality, in particular when he believes his comrades are flirting with cute girls. He soon snaps and goes on a long hysterical rant and complaint. Zenitsu seems to have a strong crush on Nezuko, openly expressing his affection for her and always rushing to protect her as if on instinct. During these times, he is also shown to become physically aggressive, lashing out at them in frustration. Even though Zenitsu does show to respect women, telling Gaki to let go of a girl that Gaki nearly tore an ear off, right? And later demanded her to apologize. Now, Zenitsu do have a serious side. Now, as the only one boy in the trio to have grown up in the city, Zenitsu shows more knowledge about how the city works and constantly embarrassed by his partner's naivety, right? Alright, so before the raid in the Infinity Castle, Zenitsu gives off a different, more serious vibe as he is more focused on something important. This development occurred after receiving a letter from Chantaro, which revealed his master's death and Kagaku's role behind it. During this fight against Kagaku, Zenitsu is stern and becomes enraged, causing him to angrily yell at him and disrespecting their cultivator. Now it says here, he suddenly changed and surprised his ex-senior as Zenitsu shows a more mature persona compared to his usual cowardliness. Now Zenitsu has a lot of abilities. I'm gonna see if I can read as many as I can. It says here, Zenitsu single-handedly overpowering and killing an upper rank demon. Overall abilities from the beginning, Zenitsu comes off as a talented and skilled demon slayer. Right, that is true. Let me see if I can, let me see here. Zenitsu's true strength awakens when he is asleep. Yes, that is true. As that's when his nerves that normally keep him from accessing his true strength give out, making him more, more calm, precise in combat, which allows him to instantly decapitate the tongue demon and defeat the sun spider demon all by himself. He was later able to defend 3 entire train carts being under attack by Inu. That was true. A lower rank one, alongside with Nezuko, and a few months after that, he was able to go toe to toe with an awakened Gaki, with the assistance of Inosuke. Yo, that boy has a lot of character growth, a lot. He has Godspeed. Let me see, I'm trying to skim through a lot of these real quick because I want to read the trivia real quick. His power himself later blitz and decapitating him before he could react, although sustaining several severe injuries. However, he was displayed that his feelings of regret and malice were the only thing keeping Zenitsu from immediately killing him. Kagaki, his former senior, moreover, he was to keep up and overpower the Demon King, Mazakibutsu. It says, although he was severely weakened by his anti-kabuchi drug, nonetheless, Zenitsu's strength was more likely matched that day of Hashirama by the end of the series. Again, they're just giving you a lot of character growth real quick. But since I am running out of time, okay, let me read this part right here. Zenitsu's debt is estimated to be around 600,000 yen in the modern currency. This massive amount of debt is likely to come from his 7 ex-girlfriends. Despite all of them being beautiful, they all treated Zenitsu like a slave. Tricked him as well as robbing him from his money. Zenitsu also never got to even hold their hands. Wow, they basically how we Dominican people would say that que lo chapearon, like big time. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's videos. Take care.